Days gone, you step into the boots of Deacon St. John, a rugged drifter and former biker looking for his wife Sarah while surviving in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by feral creatures known as freakers. What starts as a gritty ride through chaos slowly unfolds into something deeper, a story about love, loss, and resilience in the face of total collapse. With his loyal bike and a battered sense of hope, Deacon navigates hostile camps, treacherous roads, and overwhelming hordes. Though it faced mixed reactions at launch, fans have come to appreciate its emotional core, tense survival gameplay, and the bond between man and machine in a world that's forgotten both. It received bad Metacritic score of 78, but later praised for being best game after launching in PC and PS5. The Last of Us Part 1 puts you in the shoes of Joel, a hardened survivor in a world that's completely fallen apart after a deadly outbreak. Right from the start, you feel the weight he carries, loss, anger, and a need to just keep going. But everything shifts when he's tasked with escorting Ellie, a young girl who might be the key to saving humanity. What makes this game a masterpiece isn't just the intense stealth and combat. It's the bond that slowly builds between two broken people. Every quiet moment, every fight, and every choice hits with real emotion. It receives a Metacritic score of 95, being masterpiece. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain drops you into the role of Big Boss, also known as Venom Snake, waking up from a coma with the world changed and everything he built left in ruins. From the very start, you're thrown into chaos, trying to escape a burning hospital while hunted by strange, supernatural forces. What makes this game so loved is the freedom it gives you, sneaking through open-ended missions, building your own private army, and shaping how you approach every situation. Big Boss isn't just a soldier. He's a legend built through your choices, and every move feels sharp, stylish, and deeply personal. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain was nominated for Game of the Year and praised for its open-world design, stealth mechanics, and player freedom. However, it ultimately lost the award to titles that offered a more complete narrative and emotional impact, as MGS5 was criticized for its unfinished story and missing content. It receives a Metacritic score of 93, making it masterpiece. Uncharted 4 throws you back into the boots of Nathan Drake, now retired but pulled back into the adventure game for one last wild ride. It kicks off with a reunion, a mystery, and a brother long thought dead, setting the stage for a globe-trotting treasure hunt full of danger and heart. From climbing ancient ruins in Madagascar to speeding through a chaotic chase on motorbikes, every scene feels like a blockbuster movie. It's packed with charm, witty banter, emotional moments, and some of the best action set pieces gaming has ever seen. If you love stories that mix adrenaline with heart, this one delivers big time. It receives a Metacritic score of 93. In BloodBorne, you play as a hunter dropped into the cursed city of Yharnam, where a mysterious plague has turned people into horrifying beasts. The game is loved for its gothic horror atmosphere, cryptic storytelling, and intense sense of dread that never lets up. What makes it truly special is the fast and aggressive combat. You're encouraged to strike first, dodge fast, and keep the pressure on. Every weapon feels unique, with trick mechanics that change how you fight. The thrill of narrowly surviving brutal enemies and uncovering disturbing secrets makes BloodBorne a gripping experience from start to finish. It receives a Metacritic score of 92. No Man's Sky was released in August 2016 for PlayStation and PC, later expanding to Xbox and newer consoles. Developed by Hello Games, it promised an infinite universe of procedurally generated planets to explore, each with its own ecosystems, life forms, and terrain. At launch, however, the game was met with heavy criticism due to missing features, limited gameplay depth, and broken promises. Many felt let down by the gap between the marketing and the final product. But over the years, through consistent updates and passionate support from the developers, No Man's Sky transformed into a rich, expansive, and deeply rewarding experience that won back the trust of countless players. Exploring planets in No Man's Sky feels relaxing and limitless. with seamless transitions between spaceflight, planetary exploration, and underwater discovery. You can mine resources, craft technology, build massive bases, and travel with friends across the stars. Combat is present, but never overwhelming. Battles with space pirates or hostile life forms keep the universe feeling wild and unpredictable. Interactions with alien species, mysterious ancient structures, and the vast unknown bring a sense of awe and loneliness that few games capture. It received a bad Metacritic score of 71, but performed well. Metro Exodus begins deep underground, where you've been surviving the nuclear apocalypse with your people in the Moscow metro. You play as Artyom, a quiet but determined man who believes there's still life beyond the tunnels. The game kicks off with you risking your life to find proof the world above isn't completely dead. And once you break free, everything changes. What makes Metro Exodus so loved is its shift from claustrophobic survival to a dangerous but beautiful journey across Russia's wasteland. It's gritty, emotional, and packed with atmosphere. Every bullet counts, every choice matters, and Artyom's silence somehow says everything. Metro Exodus secured Metacritic score of 82. The Witcher 3 throws you straight into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter chasing whispers of his lost love Yennefer, while war tears the land apart. It opens with a haunting dream, a burning battlefield, and then drops you into a muddy village where even the smallest problems feel layered and real. People love this game for its storytelling. Every quest, even the side ones, feels personal and morally messy. Geralt isn't just swinging swords. He's choosing who to help, who to trust, and how much of his humanity to hold on to. It's gritty, heartfelt, and absolutely unforgettable. Witcher 3 receives a Metacritic score of 92, which is stunning. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game where we play as Arthur Morgan, a gunslinger, fighter, and loyal friend who rides with his gang. The most prominent members include Dutch, John, and the traitor Micah. Arthur robs banks, trains, and many other places. He is the most badass gunslinger in the game. As the story progresses, the gang faces many problems and tensions, but Arthur stays loyal and keeps helping his fellows. Later, he is betrayed by Micah and his most trusted companion, Dutch. What players love about the game is its story, mechanics, and environment. People really enjoyed the game and loved it, but it surprisingly missed out on Game of the Year. What people love most is the emotional weight behind it all. Arthur's journey isn't just about guns and horses, it's about loyalty, redemption, and questioning the life he's lived. It's cinematic, raw, and hits you harder the deeper you go. Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved the Metacritic score of 97. Hogwarts Legacy starts with you stepping into the magical world as a fifth-year student joining Hogwarts under unusual circumstances. Right from the opening, you're thrown into danger, ancient secrets, and spell-slinging chaos before even getting to the castle. But once you do, it feels like coming home, wand in hand, house sorted, and classes waiting. What players love most is the freedom to explore every corner of the school, the Forbidden Forest, and the villages beyond, all while growing stronger in magic. You play as a fully customizable student, and whether you're brewing potions, dueling dark wizards, or flying over the countryside, it feels like your own wizarding journey. Hogwarts Legacy secured the Metacritic score of 84. Skyrim starts with you as a nameless prisoner, tied up in the back of a cart, moments away from execution, until a dragon crashes the party and throws the whole world into chaos. From there, you're free to become whoever you want: a thief, a mage, a warrior, or even all three. You play as the Dragonborn, someone with the power to speak the language of dragons and absorb their souls. What players love most is the freedom: wandering snowy peaks, diving into forgotten ruins, getting lost in side quests that feel more real than main stories in other games. It's your journey, and the world just reacts to it. Skyrim received Metacritic score of 96,